is we run Zoom through our software for live stream, and that's where the disconnect is coming, is through that software. So we're gonna try it with the software on and see if it affects it. Honestly, I don't know what we may do, and I'll talk to Pastor Rogers about this. But what we do is if the lag time is extremely bad through the live stream, we may have to just cut the live stream and focus on this, because this is more important to me at the moment. the actual communication with you, and that it's crisp and clear. So that's kind of the goal there. So, and then I know I mentioned this in the email as well while he's working on that. When was did you do it last year with us? Was it last?
I'm not sure which month, but probably about a year ago.
Okay. Okay. So pretty much, if you remember the same time before, basically what will happen is Pastor Rogers will actually get you connected before we actually turn the screen on in front of the church. That way that part of it's ready to go. So we'll have it operational at like 7:00, and you can jump on whenever at that point, and we'll probably hand it over. Pastor will probably come up and introduce you right around that 7:15, 7:20 time frame. And so, and that now is it 9, almost 9:00 your time, or almost 10:00 your time? What time is it currently right now?
Till 10.
It's 10:15.
Right.
Okay, yeah, it's okay. So, we'll probably be about 15.
You're saying I should be ready to go.
Yeah, about 7:15 our time. Pastor will probably come up, probably get closer to 7:20. We'll get it as close as we can to that 7:15 time frame. At that point, Pastor will come up and he'll mention having you with us in the service, and it'll pop up on the screen. He'll probably say a couple of things, and we do have new people here that wouldn't know who you are. And so typically what he'll do is he'll just ask you to reintroduce yourself to the church, where you're serving, your family. And if they can't, if Naomi and them cannot come, I completely understand. Don't worry about it. But if you just want to re-emphasize to the church, all of your family, who's there, where you're at, and then really just what the Lord's been doing up to this point. And then we'll have you, and then he'll mention for you to go straight. Once you're done with like a recap, he'll have you go straight into like a short devotion. And it doesn't have to be, maybe 15 minutes. Doesn't have to be long. Just a devotional thought. And then from there, he'll come back up, and he'll just ask you for some specific prayer request that you have. And part of that is right after we get off with you, shortly after that, we will go into a time of prayer, so it kind of makes it fresh on everybody's hearts and minds of how to pray for you and your family. And so that's typically what he'll do. And so just so you know, typically when he starts it up here and he'll mention for you, give you some instructions, he'll come down off the stage. So you won't see him. I will have a microphone though in my hand in the congregation, and if you have to ask a question like, "Are you still there?" or something, just ask it, and I will reiterate it through the microphone. So hopefully that will help you out. Just remember, if by chance there's a lag time, you might have to give yourself some seconds before you hear me. So that's just that. So do you have any questions?
Okay, so just to confirm, so there sometimes I do hear myself. I'm hearing myself through the speaker right now.
Okay.
Is there a way to change that, or is it gonna-
No, I think it's something on our end. Because we've had this before.
Okay, it's something now.
Okay, go ahead and just speak if you don't mind.
I no longer Okay, I'll just start talking. So I just wanted to reiterate, Pastor will come up and have me introduce our family, give a recap of what's going on. And then he'll then ask me, okay, Brother Randy, go ahead and share a devotional with all of us, and then he'll step down. Correct?
Yes, yep.
Okay. And so what time should I aim to be finished with, the devotional thought?
I would say if we get you on right around 7:15, usually it's however the Lord leads, but I would say possibly 7:40, 7:45. That way it gives us about 5 minutes or so to have prayer request. So it's about 35 minutes, of the entirety, would be kind of the goal. So
Okay, great, sounds good.
okay, now do you,
So I just want to make sure I understood the order of it.
Yep. So, any other questions that you might have in preparation for tomorrow?
Would you prefer I be in a tie or something like this, okay?
Something like that's fine. Yep. Yeah, that's up to your whatever you desire. But honestly, something like that's perfectly fine. So, yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, we'll have the Zoom meeting opened at 7, and so whenever you want to hop on, you can just hop on. It'll be the same passcode and same meeting ID.
Okay. The same one I'm using now is what I'll be using.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good. So far through our live stream, it's working. Nope.
Are you asking me if it's working?
Okay. Well, yeah. No, sorry. My sound guy's talking to me. So we might have to work out a couple kinks on our end for our live stream, but we can hear you fine right now. It's just we can't hear you on our live stream. So that's kind of like on our end. But yeah, so far everything is working pretty good. So
Okay.
so
There's definitely a little more lag on the live stream versus without it.
yep. So like I said, if the devil can get in the system, he'll get in the system. But this time, like I said, if anything, if we start to notice that there's a really bad lag time, like really bad, we may just end it, cut our live stream, and then have you rejoin us, and kind of start off where you left off. If you might have to ask a question like, "Hey, where did I leave off?" But we'll have some type of way to communicate with you like that, to just kind of keep you updated. So hopefully you'll just bear with us. It's still kind of something that we're trying to work through, but we're excited about being able to see and hear how the Lord is blessing and see how things are going there.
All right, very good.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, you have a great day. If you have any questions, just email me. I don't know if my number's on there or not, but just whatever you need to do, let me know, and I'll do my best to accommodate you.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you. Have a great night. Great day, actually.